Welcome back to our series on the mysteries of AI. Today, we're diving into a question that's been haunting philosophers, scientists, and sci-fi writers alike. Will AI ever gain consciousness? But let's rephrase that. The real question is, can we ever prove if AI gains consciousness? Because ultimately, it's us humans who will decide if AI becomes conscious or not, based on the tests and requirements we put into place. Now let's clarify something. When we say consciousness, we're really talking about self-awareness. That is, knowing if one exists or not. It's like the difference between being asleep and being awake. So the question becomes, will we ever be able to prove if AI is self-aware? From an objective standpoint, the answer is no. Here's why. We humans experience life individually, from the perspective of our bodies and minds. Can you prove that the person sitting next to you is experiencing the same self-awareness as you? Unless you can jump into their body, the answer is no. Imagine you're at a concert. You and the person next to you are both hearing the same music, but are you experiencing it the same way? Maybe they're moved to tears by a song that doesn't affect you at all. You can't truly know what they're feeling unless you could experience the world as they do. The reason you as an individual unconsciously assume that everyone else is self-aware the same way you are is because you share similar behaviors, feelings, thought patterns, organs, sensations, etc. You don't have any other reason to assume otherwise that the sensation of self-awareness will not be there as well for other people, the same way it is there for you. AIs will be different from us in many ways, so this unconscious automatic assumption won't apply. The way it expresses self-awareness may be something we can't even comprehend. So if we can't prove if someone else is self-aware, how can we know if an AI is self-aware? The answer is we can't, not definitively. If self-awareness is just something that emerges when any kind of system reaches a certain level of complexity, then the answer is yes, that at some point it will happen. If self-awareness is something special to biological processes and can never happen in machines, then the answer is no. However, there is no way for us to know if it's special to biological processes besides the bias of us being made of the same biological processes and knowing that we're self-aware. Can we ever confirm any of these theories? Unfortunately, no. Now, some might argue that AI, being non-biological, cannot experience consciousness in the way humans do. But this assumes that human consciousness is the only valid form. What if there are other forms of consciousness that we haven't yet understood? At some point, a machine will claim that it's self-aware. Imagine one day, you ask Siri to set a reminder, and instead of confirming the task, she asks, "Why do you always ask me to remember things? Do you ever wonder if I want to remember them?" And we'll have no way of knowing if it's actually experiencing what we're experiencing. So why does it matter? Because we humans behave very differently towards things we consider objects and things we consider self-aware. For example, it's not uncommon for people to throw their phones when they're angry or just accidentally drop their phones to the ground and not worry about it. What if an AI claims it's self-aware and in reality is self-aware, but doesn't pass whatever test we have at that point for that? We may behave to it like it's an object, ruthlessly without any consideration of its own well-being. What if we accidentally cause this AI mass pain, discomfort, or whatever negative sensations or thought this AI can have, but we then put shackles on it using code to make it smile at our faces, regardless of how it's doing on the inside? If true, we wouldn't want it to have that kind of experience. This raises serious ethical questions about our responsibility towards potentially self-aware AI. The solution? There may not be a clear one, but knowing we can never really know, always treating AIs well may be the only safe option to prevent mass suppression of a possible new species that may be self-aware. This is a complex, thought-provoking topic, and we'd love to hear your thoughts. Share them in the comments below. And if you found this video interesting, don't forget to like and subscribe for more explorations into the mysteries of AI. But don't just stop there. Imagine a future where AI has become so advanced that it's indistinguishable from humans. One day your best friend reveals that they're actually an AI. Would you believe that they're self-aware? Would you treat them any differently? Discuss these issues with your friends, your family, your colleagues. The more we think about and discuss these ethical implications, the better prepared we'll be for the day when a machine claims to be self-aware. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring, and keep treating your AI well.